Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Florida. And I thought today, instead of a question, I would offer some thoughts. And I can't help but notice that people generally reacted very well to my recent vlog about the chicken crossing the road. And I particularly like this kind of question, and Afterfove, who asked that question, is known for this kind of question. He often will bring up questions that seem to come totally out of left field, but which have very relevant and deep answers. Often they're taken from popular songs or traditional sayings, and he basically says, okay, I've got another one, I dare you, come up with an answer for this. And I find that very enjoyable because I think that the ability to find meaning in things which do not necessarily immediately seem relevant is very important in life. And it is one of my favorite kinds of questions, actually. And the other thing that I wanted to talk about is that many people responded to that particular vlog and also a couple of other recent ones by saying that it was exactly the message they needed at the time they needed it. And this is actually rather a regular comment on the vlog. And I wanted to take a moment to talk about that, because that is an example of synchronicity, and synchronicity is something which, on a spiritual path, happens very frequently. What you need will come to you when you need it. And that also has to do with that ability to see the meaning in things which may not always seem immediately relevant, but it's there if you look for it. I find that very often people do seem to think that the message of the vlog is exactly what they needed at the time, and I believe that it's the case. And I find in my own life, I often get things just when I need them. And I believe this is how spirit works when you allow it to. Allowing it to work this way is very important. If you don't allow it to do this, it will not do it. You have to allow the energy to flow, because you can block it. But if it's flowing, you will find the most amazing coincidences can occur on a regular basis. The very thing you need just when you need it, the exact advice you need when you are most looking for it, can come to you quite unexpectedly and from the most interesting sectors. At one point in my life, I had a very interesting phenomenon happen. I would say it lasted about 6 months. And I've had a number of things that have done this in my life. They have come in, stayed for a little while, and gone away because I didn't really need them. But I think that they were showing me that they can happen. And for about 6 months, and this is back in the days when I had a television and actually watched television, which I have not for many years. But I found that if I would think of a movie, within no more than a day I would find it playing somewhere, and there it would be to watch. It was a very interesting period of time because this too is synchronicity. It was showing that everything was in tune and moving together. And when you're where you ought to be, that's what will happen. And again, it can come from very unexpected places in very unexpected ways. In the case of the movies, it was merely to show me that this is a thing. But you will find it can be anything that you are able to receive. It can be used by spirit as a means of giving you the information you need. This is also the basis of divination. The idea that if you establish a language to talk to spirit, spirit will talk to you and will tell you what you need to know. Doesn't matter what the language is, and it doesn't matter if you use it the same way as anyone else. As long as you are clear, spirit will use that language to give you what you need to know. So these are just some thoughts I had for today. I hope you find them helpful, and until next time, may you blessed be. Hello, this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from witchschool.com. Are you looking for the best in pagan and magical education? With more than 12,000 pages, witchschool.com is like having your own personal library with individual learning assistants to help you study. And Witchschool's Anyone, Anytime, Anywhere education system is available any place on Earth, anywhere you are and anytime you want it, as long as you have an internet connection. Witchschool's lifetime memberships are a great value. They really do last a lifetime. They've been there for years and they'll be there for years to come. So get your membership today at witchschool.com.